Well, howdy, Solo Man here. As you know, I'm not a young man anymore. And I remember when, a long time ago. Well, I do remember quite some time ago. And things were a lot different then, between men and femons. And of course, generally it's always about the one thing, sex. But it wasn't so grotesque many years ago. It was a pretty good game, actually. And guys had to jump through some hoops, and femons would set up snares for these guys, and some would make it in, and some wouldn't. But it was done very classy-like. And the games got very clever, which kept the males and the femons on their toes. But it's so different nowadays. There's no class. There's no quality. You may as well go into the nearest bar and sit beside the nearest femon and just say, "Do you want to bang?" She'll either say yeah or bugger off. Or ask you how much money you earn. How goddamn romantic. Modern femons of today, generally speaking, are just offering one thing. Sex. And you won't have to use your imagination or anything, because everything she's got is all hanging out. They won't love you. They won't even care for you. You have to supply them with this, and for that, they'll give you sex. And if your salary drops below a certain level, or you get terminally ill, she'll leave. They may make a baby for you, but you'll have to look after it, because she's far too important to be a mother, and this modern femon will exhibit gigantic entitlement. And the man should feel very lucky. She lets him stay close to her in her aura. It does smell a bit, though. Just take a look at some maybe black and white movies many years ago. There'll be some femon actresses in it, of course, but they will be classy. The modern femons today as actresses, they just let it all hang out. You want it? There it is. You can have it, but where's your money? Most young men of today are just banging a goddamn body they like, because there's really no personality or a nice person there at all. I kinda knew things were going real bad when femons got divorced and started charging the husbands for the amount of time they were in the house cleaning or doing the wash. And even looking after children, they wanted to get paid for that. Modern femons of today may spend an awful lot of time on their outward appearance, but inside, they're dead. They're soulless. You ever notice today you hardly ever find a femon that's happy? That's because they're looking for happiness in all the wrong places. It's not what you have, it's who you are. And femons don't know who they are anymore. Maybe they never did. And I hope a lot more young men give femons a miss for any long-term relationship, because all it would mean would be chaos and drama, lies and deceit, and finally betrayal. Live long and prosper, guys. Oh, and just a side note, Gillette run those crazy ads shaming men, and as soon as they run them, I stopped buying Gillette. And I think a lot of guys did, and they suffered for it. So I finally went to a razor with Harry's, which was pretty good. Not that cheap, but they were alright. But I've just found out that they've gone woke as well. So I guess I'll be looking for another blades to shave with. Just thought I'd let you know about that. You take it easy, fellas.